Hi everyone, welcome back to LSB Designs. I'm Laura. So today is a bit of a show and tell as opposed to a resin or acrylic pouring video. So what I got, I've been shopping on Temu. So they have some brilliant stuff. As much as I love AliExpress, I don't love how long it tends to take for things to get here. So I thought Temu's now in the UK, I will give it a go. I've been really impressed with how quickly it got here. My package was split into two and the second part was delayed, and no reason, I think it got lost at the airport. It just said it had cleared customs and that's as far as it was getting. It wasn't showing as progressing any further than that. But I did get the £5 refund from Temu that they promise to give you if for any reason your parcel doesn't arrive at the designated time. So they normally give you like a 3-day window of when it's going to arrive. Mine arrived about 4 days late, so I got my £5 credit, which is great. So because there's plenty more stuff on there that I would like to get. I'm gonna have to be careful because it's going to be very expensive otherwise. So I'm gonna get all the stuff out and I'll bring you down and show you what I've been spending money on. Right, so the first thing I wanted to show you that I got was this. And this is a chessboard, or you could use it as a checkers board, or I was thinking I might even use it as a tray. So, and with that, I've got all of these one piece. So instead of having only half and having to pour it with a flat back and sticking them together, you pour these as one, which is great. So I've got all of the pieces, and the best bit, 8 of the pawns. So that means I only have to pour it twice and I've got the entire set for chess. I don't have to mess about re-pouring over and over again and trying to match the colour up for the pawns if there's only 1 or 2 of them. I can pour a full set for one side and then I can pour a full set for the other side. Job done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Brilliant. Really pleased with that. It's a nice thick mould. It's still movable, but it's not really flimsy. Some moulds are really flimsy, but it feels a good weight to it, this one. So that's that one. Next up is these coaster moulds and holder. So the holder mould, again, nice quality, still flexible enough without it being too thin or too thick so you can't unmold it. But the thing with these, it comes with 4 round coasters, but they all have sayings on them. So this one says, do all things with love. This is my happy place. Welcome to our home. Feel free to be yourself. And this home is blessed, which I thought was just some nice, nice little messages to go on coasters. So if, you want to do a set for a homewarming, somebody moving on, somebody moving out, anything like that, or just to spruce up your own place. Nice, quick, simple, mica dust on them, or a pretty colour and glitter, and you can always fill in, because this wording is raised, so it means it'll be indented on the actual coasters, which means you can then go over it with another colour. So you can put paint over it, or you could go around it with a fine tip marker, or you could go with a fine nib on some resin even if you wanted to. Just something nice and simple. And another one to add to my ever-growing collection. Now this I thought was super cute. Little cacti. Again, decent quality mould, nice and shiny inside, so they'll come out lovely and glossy. And I was thinking that these would look beautiful with chameleon powders in them, because then you'd get the different shades of green in them. You can put colours in for the flowers on the cacti. Super cute. Could be key rings, could be magnets. Just really, really cute. Love those. This one doesn't look like much like this, but it's actually a phone holder, or you could use it to hold a book, like a recipe book in the kitchen, or you can put business cards on it. So it acts as a bit of a stand basically. So that goes through there, and it sort of stands at an angle, something like that. Which I know it's a bit difficult to show when it's just two pieces like this and I can't actually put them together, but I will be doing a video on this and pretty much everything that I bought. Otherwise, what was the point of buying it? Oh yeah, because I like buying moulds and pretty sparkly things. Yeah, moving on. So this I thought was super duper cute. He's only tiny. I mean, look at the size of my thumb next to him. So he's only a diddy one. And it's really meant for fondant. So he is matte inside, so he won't be shiny. But I think because his shell is textured and his flippers are all textured, I don't think that's going to matter. I think it's just going to make it look more realistic and super cute. I thought he would be great as a pendant, or again as a magnet or a key ring. You could even make earrings. He's not overly big if you wanted to make earrings. Or even, what do you think? Maybe a ring? But I think he's going to be absolutely adorable when he's done. And continuing on the sea theme, I've got an octopus. So he's only a small one. He's not massive. So some of the ones I've seen other people doing are sort of like these huge things. So, but he's not. He's just a little dinky one. Make a nice little paperweight. Just something cute. So he's nice and shiny inside. Again, not a flimsy mould. I'm really impressed with the quality of these moulds. They're not flimsy. I expected them to be much poorer quality than they are. So I've got this one, which is just a bog standard. Now this one is flimsy. It's very flimsy, but I thought it'd be nice to do magnets in on key rings to get the base. Or even do layered pieces in there. I can mix in them as well if I'm wanting to mix a colour. Just something basic. Nothing fancy, just a bog basic one. This one I'm excited to try. So this is a tiered pendant. So you fill in your tiered ones with your colours, and you can add different bits on the edges and things like that. And then once it's set, you place them in the other side and top them up, and it gives you the 3D look, which I think is just going to be stunning. I think it's going to look really, really stunning, and you could do ocean floors with it, cliffs, mountains. You could make it look like a moonscape. All sorts of different things you could do with it. And again, it's not a flimsy mould. It seems to be a really good quality. Now, this. So this is a tray mould, but it has the rough, raw edge to it. It's not as defined as some of the druzy moulds that you can see. It's just got sort of more of a slate look to the edge rather than a druzy crystal. But I thought that gives plenty of options to do with that. And to go with it, and because it's not the only tray I've got, I also got these. So these are straight handle moulds. So I got the long one and the short one. That way I can make my own handles for my trays, and I don't have to be thinking, oh, I need one, and I can't do my project until I've got one, and I'm going to have to run to the hardware shop. Don't need to. I can make it myself, and it can be anything I want it to be. So it can match with it, it can contrast with it, it can complement it, anything that I want. So both that size and that size both fit nicely in this tray. And I have one of a similar size but with a straight edge, so I know it'll go well with that as well. Little starfish. So this has got lots of lovely texture all the way through, and it's shiny. I think that's just going to be so cute. And again, make nice magnets, or a larger key ring. I think it's just really, really sweet. And to go with that, I've got a shell. So the shell is both shiny and matte. So the lower bit of the ridges is shiny, whereas the top of the ridges is matte, so it will give more of a 3D look. It'll just have more of that, of the impression in. So it's just a clamshell. But I like the fact that it's got the two tones of the shiny and matte silicone in it, which will give a lovely effect. And what would a haul be without a frog? Oh, I can't wait to do this little guy. I think my first one's going to be for my mum, because my mum loves frogs. She's collected frogs for a number of years now, going back to when I was a child. And I think she's just going to be in love with him, and I can't wait to see how he comes out. I know he's going to be so cute. Look at those little eyes and the little toes. So cute. I think this one might be the one I'm looking forward to doing most. So it's an alphabet mould, but each letter has got a mandala behind it. So you've got the indent of the letter and all the intricate pieces of the mandala. You can see that. So the letters are shiny, the raised parts of the mandala are matte, but I just think that's going to look absolutely stunning. And it's nice that it's not one big sheet. It's in 3 separate sheets. And you even get a dollar sign. But I think that is going to just be so beautiful. I think that's going to be the first one I do, because I am really, really looking forward to having a go with that one. And as I've got coasters, again, the little silicone rubber dots by 3M. So just go on the back of my pieces. So whether it's a tray or coasters, anything that I want, or a trinket box, anything that I want raising up off the surface that it's sitting on, so it doesn't scratch either the surface or get scratched itself, these are ideal. So I've got 2 packets of those. I got myself a set of these disposable cups. That's somebody coming near the house and the dog's going bonkers. So just disposable ones, although I probably won't dispose them to start with. I'll just wipe them out and see how they go. I mean, if it doesn't work and I need to throw them, then I'll throw them, because they weren't very expensive. They were just a couple of pounds, and I think there's 50 in this pack. But I just thought you know, I've got quite a few ideas coming up for projects that have got small amounts of different colours, and I didn't want to be pouring large amounts of those colours and then having to look through and try and throw them into an additional mould. I have got a couple of stalls coming up that I'll be attending. So I got these, and that's what they look like when they're made up. And I thought they would be ideal to put my prices on for my stands that I'm doing. And also I got these little stickers to go on the bags, and it just says, "Thank you for supporting my small business." And they're all pretty and holographic. So I just thought that was a nice little touch. Here I've got some little eyelets to go into my key rings or into pendants, that sort of thing. And they come in silver, gold, bronze, and almost like a black colour. So I thought that way I've got a few of all the different colours that keep me going. I also got some push bales, so I've got 2 packs in the silver and 2 packs in the gold. So just very simple ones, nothing fancy about them, but they'll do the job. And to go with those, I also got some chains. Now I've got like the leather look and the cord type necklaces, but I didn't have any chains that were already made. I've got chain itself, so I can make my own chains, but I thought this would be great for when I'm feeling lazy or I'm short on time and I don't have to mess about adding the fittings on the end. So I've got 2 packs in the gold and 2 packs in the silver. I think there's 5 in a packet. I also got these ear wires. I thought those were quite cute and a bit different from the normal studs or, you know, the question mark type hooks. So, and they are in gold, silver, and like an antique bronze colour and almost black. So it's darker than the antique bronze, but not as dark as the black. Now these, I wish you could feel the weight of them. These are heavy. So I've always liked the steampunk look of things. My daughter is mad on steampunk, and recently we went up to Whitby in the north of England for their fair that they have. They do a fair a couple of times a year, which is full of all gothic and steampunk stalls, and all the shops put all the gear out in there, and people dress up. They are amazing. Some of the costumes must take years to get to that stage. They have just got such a level of detail. It is unbelievable. It is such a great time just people watching, never mind looking at all the different bits and bobs on the stalls and in the shops. I mean, I love Whitby anyway. It's not a million miles away from us because we're in Yorkshire, and Whitby's in we're in South Yorkshire and Whitby's North Yorkshire. it's about an hour and a half away in the car, and we enjoy going up there anyway, especially for fish and chips. But yeah, it's all, I mean, there's the, if you've never heard of Whitby, Whitby has the legend of Dracula there. It's, their abbey is in ruins now, but it is what is thought to be believed that inspired Bram Stoker to write Dracula. So hence all the gothic and steampunky type stuff that goes on. It is a lovely place, really beautiful. But these, they are such a good weight. I was really surprised. I thought they'd be more plasticky, but no, really lovely. So I got a small pack from one seller. So that's got some slightly different bits in it. But then I got this big pack as well, and I'm so glad I did. It's so heavy. I can't wait to give those a go. Now these, so pretty. They do not come as a set like this. They are individual. So I think they were 89 pence per pot, and they are different sizes. Let's show you one that's a bit darker. You might be able to see it better. So they are little flat-backed gems, and they are absolutely beautiful. They sparkle and shine. Hopefully you're getting that and it's in focus. Just beautiful. They all have this AB quality to them, which is beautiful. And they come in multiple sizes in that one pot. So here I've gone for, this is like a turquoisey colour. I've gone for the clear with the AB on. This one is like a smoky colour with the AB. Yellow, like a magenta colour. Orange. A different shade of blue. This is more like a periwinkle-y colour. Not quite lavender, not really blue. It's more of a periwinkle colour, but it's still very pretty. Pale green. And more of a hot pink. Yeah, beautiful. This is another set that you can get these in lots of different colours as well. And just look at all that. So you've got crystal, flat-backed crystals in there, different colours. You've got tiny, tiny caviar beads. You've got these gold shapes. Look at that. How delicate it is. So fine. Because this is all nail art stuff, which is why it's all so fine and delicate. But just beautiful. See if I can flip that one over. And look at that colour. Is that not just beautiful? The way they sparkle and shine. Stunning. I also got some normal caviar beads, micro pearls, and these are the AB Aurora Borealis type ones on a white or clear colour. Again, very pretty. And I've got these ones. So I have them in yellow, pink, cream, red, ice blue, and then this is a slightly darker shade, more of a turquoisey colour, and then that one's just a mixed bag. And they have all sorts of different shapes in them. So we have like the rose, so you can get in focus, and there's a heart, There's another type of heart, a starfish, a bow, a star. That's a different type of heart, a different type of star. I just thought those would be really cute to go on my key rings as inclusions in things. Or they could look nice in trays, that sort of thing as well. Super cute, super inexpensive. Again, these packets, I think they were only about 89.99 pence a packet. And then I've saved the best to last. Chameleon powders. Now, I don't know how these are going to perform. I struggle with the idea of paying £25 to Let's Resin for them. So I thought I'd give these a go because they seem to be pretty much the same colours. So this one looks to me like they're Galaxy, and I bought that one on its own. It's called Green, Blue, Purple. But lovely colour. So I bought that one on its own, and then I bought this set of 8. So this one is yellow, orange, red. This one, blue, green, gold. Blue, green, purple, red. Red, green, gold. Purple, green, blue. Gold, red, purple. Blue, green, purple. I love that. I am such a blue girl. I love the colour blue. And red, purple, blue. And then, because you can't have enough, I also got this set, which is a set of 10. So these are smaller bottles than the last set. As you can see, they hold 5 grams, whereas these are only 3 gram ones. But they have quite a few of the same colour. And they do have a few different ones as well. And they also come with 2 applicator sponges as well. And just look at the gorgeousness. Aren't they stunning? Again, I'm instantly drawn to the blue, purple, red. I'm such a blue girl. Love blue. Gorgeous. So I'm going to bring these ones back in, and then you can see the colour differences between them. So there's some similar ones, but nothing is quite the same. Even if I bring that one in, I think those two may be the same, which is the green, blue, purple. Those two look like they're the same. But other than that, between these 2 sets, I don't think there's one that's identical to another. Those are quite similar. And those are, they're fairly similar, but again, slightly different. But there you go. So that is all the things I've got from my Temu haul. So I will let you know what I think to the moulds when I give them a go. But at the minute, I'm quite impressed with it. I'm not being paid. Temu doesn't know I'm making this. I just wanted to let my subscribers and viewers know what I've been spending my money on, and let them know, because although a lot of you have had Temu for a long time, it's brand new here in the UK. We've not had it very long at all. We've had to rely on AliExpress, which, as I say, can take weeks and weeks for things to arrive, or Amazon and eBay. So yeah, it's a new thing for us. So I wanted to get some, test them out. The molds all look really good quality, so I'm pleased with that. But the time will tell when I give them all a go. So that is it for me from this video. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider subscribing to my channel. It'd be great. It doesn't cost you anything. You just have to click that button and press the bell to be notified of future uploads that I make for new content. It would be really great if you could consider doing that. 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed, and it would be great if more of those people could subscribe. It all helps to grow my channel, and get me towards the point where I can then monetize the channel and have a bit of income coming in from that. Also, if you could give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and leave a comment below. Have you tried Temu yet? Especially if you're in the UK, what do you think to them? Which of those molds would you like to see me try first? Anything like that, just drop me a comment. I always get back to people when they leave me a message. It would be great to hear from you and interact with you. But for now, thank you very much for staying with me all this way. Have a great night or a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.